going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, of course, alongside all the breaking and official news regarding Spider-Man 3, and because it's filming, it's time for those anonymous 4chan plot leaks to start popping up again, much in the way they did at the earlier part of the year. Today we have a brand new one that was quickly deleted from multiple places in Reddit. We're going to issue the normal spoiler warning, read through it word for word, try to contextualize what we can, what we already know about Spider-Man 3, and of course I'm going to weigh in and annotate it where necessary. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away this insane 1/4 scale Beta Ray Bill, as well as our third and final Infinity Saga box set. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around at the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So of course, the normal and customary spoiler warning, especially for anonymous leaks. Remember to take anything that doesn't come directly from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt, but in the past, some of these 4chan leaks have been absolutely correct. So if this is in any way going to ruin your Marvel Phase 4 and or Spider-Man 3 experience, you know yourself better than others and what you're susceptible to, which definitely begs the question as to why you clicked on this video in the first place. Either way, you've been warned, as well as all these 4chan leaks, don't source them on 4chan. By the time this video is posted, they usually have popped up on a couple of other subreddits. 4chan is not a safe site. Don't go there. I'm going to include the text, but again, if you need to find it for yourself, find it on Reddit. Now let's dive right in. It starts by saying, quote, "Unfortunately, due to COVID, more than 70% of the film will be shot indoors. And just days ago here at the channel, we leaked those first pictures from Trilith Studios. From what we've seen so far, this seems to be true, unlike WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, all shooting on location. It makes sense also they'd be green screening a lot of this, especially if they'll be traveling the multiverse with Doctor Strange. It says, from what I've heard, this is the heaviest tone from the trilogy, and that matches the earliest plot leaks that said that this movie would be extremely dark." Now into the spoilers. Quote, "The film deals with the aftermath of Mysterio's revelations, social division, and political pressure to take action against Spider-Man. Peter is on the run, and the only person able to contact him is MJ. There is a reoccurring criticism theme from the Bugle. A well-known benefactor puts his bounty on Spider-Man's head. Kraven is one of the candidates. 2/3 through the movie, the bounty is called, but Kraven is still obsessed with catching Spider-Man." And he goes on to finish the post by saying, "As for the role of Doctor Strange and the importance of the film, I don't know anything, and the same goes for Jay Fox." Now, on that very last comment, if you hadn't heard, there are rumors that Michael J. Fox may actually be joining the cast of Spider-Man 3. It's yet to be confirmed, but a lot of people are thinking he may be playing Uncle Ben in flashbacks, as well as Doctor Strange. He is confirmed, but we don't know exactly what's going on, and a lot of people are pointing to the Spider-Verse. Now, as far as this plot leak and if there's any actual truth here, I've always said that, well, you have to kind of look at what's going on, and if the leak itself is predicated on any leaks that have come before it. And in this case, it seems like it's predicated on quite a few that I mentioned in the prologue from coming earlier in the year. One was called Spider-Man 3 Dark Plot Leak, but there's something about this not being too over flashy with details you wouldn't know, just basic overall themes, that makes me think there may be some legitimacy here, as well as it ties to other certain elements of the film, and let me explain. Obviously, we already know from the intro statement the film dealing with the aftermath of Mysterio's revelations was going to be 100% in this film. We saw it in Spider-Man Far From Home at the very last post-credit scene. The next about the social division and political pressure to take action against Spider-Man. Remember that Miles Morales leaked audition tape that started popping up everywhere on social media and then kept getting taken down? Yeah, Marvel Studios and Disney, they don't really go out of their way to take down videos that are fake. We've posted plenty of audition tapes in the past where I've sort of called them out and said these look fake. They've never been taken down. That one, however, was gone immediately anytime it popped up, and in that video, we heard Miles Morales wearing Spider-Man gear, and he was sort of ostracized and or criticized for wearing it. There seems to be two schools of thought: those who support Spider-Man and everything he stands for, and those who think he's a vigilante and responsible for the attacks in Spider-Man Far From Home. The fact that that made this into that plot leak only gives it further legitimacy. Then, the fact that Peter's on the run, the only person he would be able to contact is MJ, makes a lot of sense as well. His go-to man, Iron Man, is gone now, and if the world is definitely dealing with the aftermath of the snap and the blip in the same way that we think we'll see in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that would make sense as well. Now, all of this stuff about the Bugle, yeah, that's tied to the post-credits scene. We all know John Jonah Jameson will be returning, but this thing about Kraven really makes me scratch my head. Now, look, it is actually confirmed by Sony. In case you didn't hear the report, they're working on a Kraven film maybe even a two-part series that could even turn into a TV show where Kraven will be the main antagonist of the film and pitted against Spider-Man, but the film itself will be titled after and shot from his point of view, much in the way of Venom and or Morbius. And while we've guessed at which version of Spider-Man this may be, when you read this plot leak, it seems like this storyline will flow right into that Kraven's Last Hunt storyline, and Sony could be working in their own threads to set up storylines for later. The reason I scratch my head about this is they have two other villains coming in the next year that are way more pressing than a brand new Kraven, the introduction of Venom and or Morbius that I just mentioned. It would seem to me that given the opportunity, the way they already have introducing Adrian Toomes' Vulture into the Morbius trailer, again, Sony not able to help themselves. As soon as they got a chance to put that in there, they did. They would be wanting to tie those over in some sort of way, but it could easily be the case that both Venom and Morbius were written before and now will predate the release of Spider-Man 3, and in that instance, they didn't yet have a chance to work the storylines together. I don't really know if that's true. I would think that Sony had a million contingency plans, especially given last September they almost got the rights for Spider-Man back, in which I would have anticipated Tom Holland actually showing up in both films. At this point, though, it's interesting to see that Sony would want to introduce a brand new villain for which they hope to do a solo film when they've already got two prominent members here, but we'll still have to wait and see about this and how it all connects to the Sinister Six. And I think regardless of this movie focusing on Kraven and or Spider-Man being on the run, we have enough members now between the Vulture, Scorpion, Morbius, Venom, either Dr. Octopus or Norman Osborn eventually showing up to bring them all together, Electro as played by Jamie Foxx. The Sinister Six is coming, and it would be really surprising, no matter what they do in this film, if that isn't what the film leads to, and at least leave us on that Easter egg in the post-credit scene. That's what I'm assuming, but I'd love to hear from you guys and all of your thoughts. What did you think about this plot leak? It definitely was a lot more concise in what you'd expect than some of these others that have every single detail about the movie. I enjoyed it for how short it was. It seemed to be packed with a lot of details, but of course you have to keep your skeptical mind skeptical. There's no telling who posted this, so let me know all your thoughts down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away this insane 1/4 scale Beta Ray Bill at 750,000 subscribers, as well as our third and final Infinity Saga box set this December, probably on New Year's Eve. We're going to announce it regardless of the subscriber count. All you have to do to be entered to win and any of the future prizes here at the channel, hit the subscribe button to make sure you're a subscriber here at the channel, then leave a comment down on this video. The more videos you comment on, because it's truly random, the better chance you have of winning. Make sure to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to keep up with the videos, and of course, if you enjoyed today's video and the content here at the channel, it's always appreciated by you hitting the like button. My name's Michael Roman. If you want to connect with me one step further, you can follow me on Instagram at IamFires, or over on Twitch, that's twitch.tv/Nvellen, Nvellen. Thanks for checking out the channel, guys. We'll be posting again real soon.